Hello, everyone. This is Michelle and Gardner with the Family Timeout Podcast. We'll be discussing sports, pop culture, and parenting because kids aren't the only ones that need a timeout. Tubular. We're dressed up for this episode.
Yeah, no, not really. This is just our normal fits.
I'm not married to a nerd.
I am.
Gardner is just a nerd. I am an 80s queen.
Legend.
A legend, if you will.
Definitely cheer captain, which you were.
Of course. Fabulous dancer.
Mean girl.
The highest hair of the class.
Highest hair of the class, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I am getting shoved in the lockers.
Accurate.
But also, you fall in love with me at the end of the movie.
They never really show you, 20 years down the line,
Yeah, I'm like Elon Musk or something.
Great.
Yeah, like a sociopath because I've been shoved in the locker
Nice.
too many times.
All right, let's start with our timeout takeaways from pop culture this week. Gardner, you finished a book this week. What book was that?
Running Man. You read it.
Yes.
You read it first.
I'm obsessed with that book. I saw the trailer for the movie in the theaters. I was like, what is this Stephen King book that I've never heard of or read? I haven't read all Stephen King's, but I've read a lot of them.
See, I had heard of Running Man before because of the movie in the 80s, but I think I confused it with Marathon Man, which is a very different movie. But then I looked it up. There was an old movie in the 80s, Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, that was like loosely based.
Oh, I can't imagine that from the book.
No,
I feel like the guy that's playing Running Man in the movie coming out next month is Glen Powell. I think he's perfect. I'm biased because I saw the trailer first and then I read the book, so I was kind of picturing Glen Powell. But how he's portrayed in the trailer, I thought it was perfectly the book.
I wanted to show you this. I'll put the video.
That's not based off the book.
It is. It's based off the book. But look at his
That
fit.
looks ridiculous.
They apparently strip him down on stage, and he's wearing that nonsense.
I would run for my life too, because
Yes.
I'd come after him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was the cover.
Why would There's no way Stephen King signed off on that.
I think that there's a lot of bad Stephen King movies. And
That's really
TV
bad.
shows out there.
But can you talk about how you feel about the book?
Oh, that was really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
it
Of
was
course it is.
brutal.
Yeah.
It's one of those brutal ones, and I mean, I love Stephen King.
Yes.
I've read I've read all the big ones, but now I'm getting into this level. But this one I liked a lot.
Yeah.
You loved it, so I was like, oh, it must be really good if Michelle loves it. And then I read it, and it's awesome.
It's really good. Highly recommend.
I do think Glen Powell, I think you just said that, but Glen Powell's going to be
Perfect.
perfect for it. Actually, I think all the casting, I think they have, what's his face, Thanos.
I think the movie trailer looks it's from the book, but it's also some things that aren't from the book from there. But I think they're going to do a good job. I think it's going to be more of a modernized version of the book, maybe a little bit more intense, a little bit more actiony.
Which I think is cool because a lot of the stuff in the book, I feel like how they were tracking them and stuff didn't really exist in the 80s.
Yeah.
But now it does. So
yeah.
it would be, they have to modernize it a little bit.
Right.
So.
Well, the book takes place in 2025, which is insane.
That's cool. And that's so awesome. They're putting the movie out in 2025.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
If you haven't read it, I highly recommend reading the book before the movie. But you should see the movie for sure. We will be seeing it that weekend.
Yes, we're going to have a date night. We're going to dress like this.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We are still on our Halloween movie grind. Our TV show grind. So we're still watching Agatha. It's gotten better. That's it. It's still not great. The whole Wanda's kid thing really excited me because I love Wanda. Mm-hmm. I love Wanda more than anyone in the whole Marvel universe. So I was very excited about that. I think that's kind of cool. We just kind of found that out in the last episode. So I don't know how many episodes we have left. It can't be that many.
No.
But I don't really like the kid, but
I was gonna say,
I like the concept of him being
that's exactly what I thought.
Wanda's kid. So we're still going to finish it. It's just gotten slightly better, and it's only because of that addition to the story.
That's exactly what I thought. So maybe it gets better.
Maybe it gets better. I don't know. We'll see. Last night I was making our Halloween costumes. We watched Beetlejuice 2.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I don't know about Beetlejuice. I really don't know. I saw the first one for the first time over the summer because we saw it on Broadway. It came to Baltimore. So I saw it with my mom and my sister. So I watched the movie beforehand. And then we just watched it on a whim last night because we hadn't seen it and we're not going to watch it if it's not Halloween. and we were both busy, so I put it on. I actually thought it was funnier than the first. Like I thought some bits was actually pretty funny and better than the first movie. Some of the storylines were really were better to me at least, except for the whole his ex-wife, ex-bride coming back. It didn't make any sense. I don't know why that was even in there.
It seemed like it was like rushed to. I don't know why they were like, oh, we need another storyline in here that has no real.
It could have, if they would have cut that whole part out, the movie still would have been.
It would have been
fine.
the same.
It would have made
sense. It actually would have been the same. It just would have been the same. Yeah. I feel like, to me, the whole movie is Catherine O'Hara, the mom.
Oh yeah, she's so funny.
Everything she says in it is hilarious. She basically plays who she is in Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
So she's hilarious in it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like.
You definitely don't like it as much as I.
The Beetlejuice thing just missed me. It's just not my movie. I don't really get. To me, it's weird because like Beetlejuice isn't even like the main character.
I will say I like Beetlejuice this movie a lot more. I like that. I like when he kind of helped them out by getting that killer out. Yeah, that. I don't know. I did like it better than the first one for sure.
I feel like we're getting a lot of flack for this.
It's just such an odd movie.
I know.
And also, I know I'm a scaredy cat, but it's rated PG-13, and some of like the weirdness is not. I'm not saying it should be rated R or anything, but for a PG-13, I'm just thinking like Raven watching that at 13, and like it's not it's like not gory, but it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's fine for 13-year-olds. I just don't like that style of. It's just not funny.
No. So I don't know. I'd give it a I don't know out of 10.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Like
You give a lot of things that.
No, Beetlejuice really perplexes me. I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, I give it a.
Do I?
I give it a 6, and I give the first one a 3.
I could never watch them again. Although I could watch this one again. I could see myself watching this one again. First one, I don't know. I don't think I would ever need to. So I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Oh, Gardner, what did you watch that you liked a lot without me?
Yeah, this one definitely was without you.
Yeah, for sure. No regrets.
Actually, this one, I saw the trailer. I think I saw it like the very first trailer came across either TikTok or something. And as soon as I saw like the teaser for it, I was like, that's my kind of scary movie. And all it was kids running in the dark with their hands behind their back. Yeah, it was like such a subtle... creepy thing. And then I heard people liked it. Everyone said it was good. Some people didn't, but I couldn't watch it because we have Raven, and I think when this came out, well, she was younger, but I wouldn't really be able to go out and watch a scary movie. And then finally got put on HBO, so I was able to watch it, and it's awesome. It's like a modern witch kind of story. It's just really creepy. I've never really seen that before. It's like a good movie that happens to be horror.
I like that it's original.
Yeah, it's a good movie that happens to be horror, not a horror movie that tries to be good.
Yeah, I definitely did not watch this. He told me about it, and based off the story he told me, I didn't get it. Like, I understand why you like it, but then also at the same time, I'm like, well, what's the point? Like, I think I get hung up on so the why.
Yeah, but like,
and there is no why.
Yeah, that's why I thought that that's why I thought they would have a prequel. As I thought they would explain
the why
her story. Like it would be like, where did she come from, and what did she do? What did she do to those horrible? What did she do to those people that was so horrible to make her come here? So like I thought that was happening, but then I looked it up. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maybe he kind of, but
I just feel like that's the only thing holding me back from thinking like it's a good.
Yeah,
movie.
But like I think like that's horror movies too, which sucks. Which I don't like it. Like horror movies are very much like a lot of times are like a place and time. This happens. And then there's not much explanation. This one tries to give you this one has like a John Wick feel to it, where it's like an implied. There's a lot of backstory here, and you want to learn more. I thought it was really good.
I don't think I could ever love it if I didn't know eventually there would be an explanation.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, then there should be way more original horror movies where you don't have to focus on the backstory.
Oh, they all do that. Like all of them do. This one is just better because I feel like it has an implied backstory. Like Saw it tells you a little bit about the backstory with the cancer thing and everything, but that's kind of like an implied backstory. They give you a quick snapshot. This is what that felt like.
I hope there's a why though one day.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool because she's a witch and wants to live forever. But I want to know more, like, yeah, like you said, are there more of them? Is there like a coven
Because
situation? Does she know Agatha?
that's her family, right? That's her.
Yeah, it's like her niece and nephew that decided to take her in to take care
So
of her.
they're actual blood related. So she can't be like a super old person, like a super old
That's what I
witch.
was thinking too. So
So
like,
where's she coming from?
I mean, maybe I missed at some point where they said her age. I was wondering maybe because they were like expecting her to die as they were going to take care of her.
Sure.
So I'm wondering if maybe she was like old, like old, like maybe like 110 or something. That's
Hmm.
like rare but
Where
possible.
did that bush come from?
Oh yeah, where she got the branches and
Yeah,
stuff.
like
Yeah, I know.
where there's gotta be
I
more.
know. It's like so many like little, but that's what it felt like. It's like
Because he's missing out on an opportunity, though. If the movie's
yeah,
doing really well, and I've heard good things, like
mm,
people like it,
yeah.
you should. Come on.
Yeah, it's kind of like John Wick though, like with the coins. Like, what are
Yeah,
those
make a TV
coins?
show
Like
or do
yeah,
like a
go
limited
back.
series.
Yeah,
You
go.
don't have to do a
I
whole
want to.
movie.
Yeah, I just want to know more. I thought everyone was good in it. And it was hilarious at times too when it like shouldn't have been, but
Yeah.
it was really funny. They did a good job.
Okay, so let's get into our timeout takeaways from parenting this week. Well, she has been singing a lot, and I
All
love it.
yeah, all the time.
All of a sudden, she just started singing the ABCs, and
Hmm.
now it's not perfect.
And
But
if
she
she's
knows, like, she knows ABCs, like
hmm
that part, the song. I think she knows the song pretty well.
yeah.
So she'll chime in. She'll yell P and like
Yeah.
she'll just yell like random letters.
Mhm.
But it's just crazy that this is our little baby.
I like in the cut because you still sit in the back seat with her.
I know. When am I supposed
I
to
don't
stop
think we
doing
ever
that?
do.
When this is a
I
good
think it'll just be
question.
you and her when she's 18.
Seriously, maybe even longer.
Just riding back there. It's like I'm still gonna be cutting up her blueberries until she's well into her
Oh,
20s.
for sure, for sure.
So I mean, I'm just can't be choking on things. But
Well,
but yeah, you ride in the back seat. I think it's funny. She'll start singing, and you'll be like, "Oh, are you singing?" And she'll look in the mirror, and I'll look in the mirror, and she's looking at me, going, "Duh, duh," like saying, you need to be listening to me."
yeah, she definitely wants us both
Yeah, this is a
listening.
free concert I'm giving you right
Well,
now.
even tonight at dinner, after dinner, I was coloring with her, and normally that's fine, but she wanted Gardner to watch her color. So he was in the kitchen, like kind of cleaning it up, and she would scribble and then realize, wait, Dada's not watching me? And then she'd yell, Dada!
What's this
And
horse?
she'll point at you, like, hey,
Hey,
watch this.
eyes up here.
And then she'll color, like, scribble, and you're like, wow, that's
Yeah,
so
I
neat.
know.
And then she'll get another color, repeat, repeat. So yeah, it's just so fun.
It is
Just
fun.
watching her grow up is just
Yeah.
like kind of sad a little bit, but it's just like kind of amazing
Oh, I
and
didn't
really
even tell you,
cool.
she gave me the biggest eye roll today.
Yes.
I didn't. It was just she was saying something in her baby language she wanted me to know,
Hmm.
and I said, "Do you want your wawa, your water?" And she's just like, and just like just it then just went on to her next thing. I was like, "Oh, there's your mom."
Okay.
So, but yeah,
She's so fun. She's so perfect. And it's just so, I don't know. She's just so fun to watch grow up.
yeah,
And she's just like realizing that she is learning all the time. Like I yelled downstairs this morning and said, Garner, do you see my purse? I couldn't find my purse. I said, Garner, do you see my purse on the
yeah.
downstairs? And then you said that
She ran over in front of me and just went, "Purse."
and she doesn't, how does she know what a purse
Yeah, I
is?
just don't think she trusted that I could find it.
And she's right. She's right on that. But she's perfect. We took some fall family portraits this past weekend with my mom, and it was going really well. She's learned to smile, which is nice because she's kind of a grumpy looking baby. She wasn't one of those like super smiley babies, but it just made getting a smile from
Well, yeah, you
her
just had to
like
earn
so
it.
much
You had to
better.
earn it.
Yeah, but she's learned how to smile, and now she's pretty good. If you ask her to smile, she'll do it. So it was going well.
But she'll go.
Yeah, but she's still smiling. My mom had a blanket on the ground for us to sit on, so Gardner and Raven sat on the blanket and took a couple pictures, and then you left her, like you got up to just leave her by herself on the blanket. Furious.
Yeah.
So then after that,
Abandon me.
if you tried to set her down to walk, she would literally fold up her legs you're setting her down to walk. She'd pull up her legs all the way up,
She's a
scrunching
gymnast.
up, So that if you were to set her down, you'd be setting her down on her butt.
Yeah. It's
She's
like, I know what you're trying to do. You're going to try and abandon me on this part.
Yeah, she just wouldn't. She did not forgive us.
Yeah, nope. Yes, you're going to leave me here. I know what you're going to try and do.
She's just so funny.
Dress me up all cute so somebody else grabs me.
She is so dramatic. But we did take her to a trick-or-treat little thing at the community center.
Yeah, the local
and center. It was hopping. I did not expect it to be that busy.
Popular.
But we're doing it as an exposure therapy. Now, she doesn't know what Halloween is. She's not eating candy. But again, if you've been here for a couple episodes, you know she's being a bumblebee for Halloween.
Yeah.
And she was very scared of her costume a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but she's not as afraid of it.
So we've been doing exposure therapy. Like, we've had it out for her to see. And now she does her little bee walk where she just walks around and goes, bee.
Yeah.
But sometimes she'll be scared of it. So I'm like, well, let's get her dressed up. Let's go to this trick-or-treat. She'll be so distracted because there's all these other kids. Because I don't think she realizes other kids will be dressed up as well.
Yeah.
So we got there, we put on her costume, which went well. And then you put on the head part, which is just like the little bee antennas. But you distracted her so good that she forgot she had it on her head. And she had it on the whole night. I could not believe it. And she was just looking around all these kids. She was perfect. And then we went into the gym. It was we've never been before, and it was like really dark, and it had lights going, and they had inflatables. Some were just like cutesy ones, and some weren't scary, but they were just like big ones, like tall, pumpkin-headed looking guys. So she didn't want to get down and like walk around, which is what she would normally do. She just wanted us to hold her. So we just went around to the different stations. We got candy, and everyone said how cute she was because she was so cute.
Yeah, it was
But
fun.
she did so good.
Yeah, she did.
That was last Friday. So hopefully for your Halloween this Friday, she will do great.
Yeah.
I'm excited for her.
Yeah.
She's the cutest little bumblebee.
She is.
All right, let's get into our sports timeout takeaways from week 8 of football. First off, let's talk about how Gardner did guessing how the games went. Okay?
I don't think I did as good.
Okay, how many do you think you got wrong?
Got wrong? I think probably like 6.
You think you got 6 wrong?
5 or 6.
All right. Gardner, the big reveal.
Yeah.
Can you insert like a drum roll?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Like in post.
Oh.
You nerd.
That's good.
You only got 1 wrong.
Oh,
this
good.
is your best job ever.
Wouldn't it be funny if like we had a bunch of listeners, but they were just gambling people, and they were
Oh
going
my
off
God.
of and I wasn't even trying to do it. I got 1 wrong. I don't know why I thought.
Which game do you think you got wrong? Do you know?
I actually it's the Dolphins one.
Yep, you guessed the Dolphins.
See, I saw the Dolphins
Blues.
one like immediately when I went to check, and I was like, if I already spotted 1
No.
wrong, I know I did worse. I got 1 wrong.
You did good. And that was the only one you got wrong. I'm very proud of you. You're very smart. And this is why you should listen to our podcast and subscribe, because he's a genius.
Gamble on my calls.
Okay. We're not endorsing gambling on this podcast.
Well, I'm not gambling. I get a cut though.
All right. Week 8 big moments. Gardner, you want to take it away?
Yes. Scataboo. Everyone's
First of all, great name.
Scataboo.
I like it. It's kind of Halloween-y.
Yeah, well, his ankle would snap a poo, as John, our friend, said. That was brutal. It was sideways.
That's gross.
And then someone tried to help him up, and you could see him be like, pointing at
Did
his.
he?
Yeah, I mean, he was in pain, but that's what it looked like.
That's sad. Poor
yeah,
guy.
yeah, I felt bad for him
He was
because
on
like,
my fantasy team.
and he was really exciting for the Giants because they actually had something going a little bit with Jackson Dart and him. Now I don't know. It's not exciting. I hope he comes back the same because you never want a rookie to, be changed for his career off of an ankle thing like that. I think he's one of those guys mentally though that's not really the smartest guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's just going to run 1,000% every play. That's why everyone loved him so much.
Yeah.
So I think that was good. Now
You got to work out your Ankies. That's what I always say.
If I had a nickel every time I heard you say Yankees.
Yep.
Anyway, Flacco, my boy, did the best of both worlds. He got 38 points. He's showing everyone he can still do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he loses.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's playing for the Ravens.
That's
He's
true.
still doing it. He's taking out the Steelers.
True.
He's playing for the Bengals. Good enough to not embarrass himself. And then going to lose just to keep those Bengals down.
Okay.
And then I feel like he's basically playing for us. I think at the end of the season, he's going to wink at the camera and be like,
And blow you a kiss.
well, it's going to be for the Ravens, but I know he means me.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He goes, You're my smooch of approval, Gardner.
Okay. Okay.
Um, so that was exciting to watch. Or I
Well, you actually didn't watch it.
well, I watched highlights of it, so
Mm.
I liked it because I'll watch Joe. But yeah, the reason I didn't watch is because I was at the game. I was at the Ravens game. My dad got tickets from a friend of his and brought me, and we were excited to go. And then Saturday was the whole Lamar injury thing that happened. So then we found out Lamar wasn't playing. So I'm like, crap, I'm gonna have to watch the Ravens lose by 30 points to a team I know that has a winning record, but everyone knows they suck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna have to watch this. And instead, I got to watch Tyler Huntley, who I called out. I didn't understand why Cooper Rush was even on the team back in like the week 2. I was saying that it didn't make any sense
Yeah.
that he was there, but Huntley played amazing. It was like a
Mm-hmm.
lesser Lamar, is what it felt like, which is like all you need.
Yeah.
You just need the threat of the run, and everybody else did great. It was actually, and the game was fun. And our section was the Duncan section of the week,
Mm-hmm.
so we got $5 gift cards,
That's
and we got to
awesome.
hold up a defense Dunkin' Donuts.
And you were on the TV?
Oh yeah, it was on TV too. Yeah, it was a lot of fun actually. The
Hmm.
game was really fun. So I'll get back to that Lamar stuff here in a little bit, but just some other highlights is Myles Garrett had 5 sacks in a game, which is insane, and they lost. And I don't feel bad for him, and no one should.
I don't feel bad for
He
him.
said,
He should come over here.
during his whole contract thing where he was holding out and stuff, he said, don't want to go from Cleveland to Canton, basically saying he doesn't just want to go to the Hall of Fame, as he wants to go win a championship somewhere. And then within weeks, changed his mind and signed a big deal, which he could have gotten a huge deal somewhere else. They have no future. They're going to stay bad. That's just how it is. That's Brown's life.
That's what he gets.
The only good thing they had, they traded to the Bengals within the division.
I mean, he's not going to get a Super Bowl with them. I don't know what he's thinking.
He's not. No,
So,
he will not. No.
that's what he gets.
And then Steelers lose to the Packers. I did see. I think it was Aaron Rodgers' first loss to the.
Those uniforms. I don't think we even
Oh
need to
my
talk
gosh!
about this game.
I tweeted about it.
I mean,
Those are some of the ugliest.
who looked at that and thought, that looks good? Like, anyone, at any point, who looked at that during the process and said, that looks
Yeah,
good?
it was like a throwback something. Yeah, that's why they threw it away. You don't go
Disgusting.
digging through the dumpster and then try to put it on.
Horrible.
It was so
My dad's a
stupid.
Steelers fan, and
It-
he was embarrassed.
It's like the Steelers and the Packers every few years come out with, they're like, oh no, I have the ugliest throwback uniform.
The Steelers one is number one. The
was
ugliest I've ever
so
seen. I
bad.
don't think
So
there's been
stupid.
worse.
It was so bad.
Terrible.
Yeah. Carson Wentz stuff.
Yeah, poor
Minnesota.
Carson.
But he was injured. He said it was the worst pain of his entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like the Vikings did some shady stuff to basically keep him out there and just get the hell
That's so
beat
sad.
out of him. And now he's out for the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel bad for Carson. Now, I know he wasn't doing good, but still, you never want to see that with a guy. So Lamar ended up not playing on Sunday. And that was weird because he was a full participant on Friday, and then Saturday came, and then he was somehow a limited participant. And then they asked Harbaugh about this, and all the local radio, even after a win, this is what they always go the opposite. The Ravens win, they'll talk trash about the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens lose, they'll argue with fans about how they're not that bad. It's like a thing, I think, to get listeners.
Yeah.
But with this, is all they're talking about is how Harbaugh reacted to that question after their first win in 47 days. Like, I think we can maybe focus on the win before this little thing that doesn't really matter that much. Now, I was mad before when the Bengals did something like this, where they seemed to mess around with the injury report. Turns out that ended up not being an issue that they did. But with Lamar, is apparently Harbaugh said he practiced fully with the practice squad, and after they looked at the number of snaps he played, they realized he was actually limited. And he said he played dumb, like he didn't know anything about it. I don't know if I believe that. I don't really care that much. I don't think it. If it would have been the opposite, where they were like, "Oh, he's not playing. He's not going to play," and all of a sudden he's going out there and starting against you,
Yeah.
I think that's clearly cheating. But if you're preparing for Lamar Jackson and then poor man's Lamar Jackson comes up, I think you're set. I think you should be good if that's what you prepared for. They play the same kind of game, so it shouldn't really be that big of a deal. Uh, just quick things about the game too is all the Harbaugh hate. You hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all the Harbaugh hate is, I think that he needs to be given some credit for this game on Sunday, because there was a time where he could have kicked a field goal to just take the points and leave, but instead he chose to punt and had a play for it to get caught on like the 4-yard line. And it ended up working, and then the Bears immediately threw an interception because they're pinned up against their end zone. I think that's a ballsy play. I don't think a lot of coaches do that. I think they hope to score the 50 or kick the 57-yard field goal and hope for the best after that. And if they don't, whatever. But that's a ballsy play. You trust your defense, you punt it, and say, I think we can pin him back there. Ended up winning the game. So I think he needs to get credit for that.
Okay. Oh, this is Michelle's court.
Boom, 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 boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some things to say.
Okay.
Number 1, Zay Flowers, guilty of being an idiot. Catch the ball and move forward. It's pretty basic.
Yeah.
It's like the fundamental of your job.
So you have an irrational hate for Zay.
Not irrational.
I will say,
I'm being honest, and people need to be honest with themselves.
I will say I get what you're saying.
See?
I get what you're saying on Sunday, and people have brought it up. He dances a little too much.
It's every catch,
for
though.
A guy who doesn't have to. Like, he's very quick. I wish he would dance upfield a little bit more. Get the first down and then do it. I mean, we had talked about it before with our friends, but it does seem like he doesn't know where he's at on the field sometimes, and he just...
Do you think that's what it is?
I do,
think he's trying to make a viral moment every time he catches the ball. He's like, this is going to be the greatest run of all time. And it's like, dude.
You wouldn't do that if you knew where the first down was. So I think that's what... I think he's just... You know how he plays. He plays like an excited kid. I just think he just wants to score.
My problem is that so let's say out of 10 times he catches a ball, okay? And he does his dancey dance. How many times is he getting more from the dancey dance? He catches the ball, dance. How many times is he getting more than 5 yards after that?
Well, 5 yards matters, but
never.
But he does.
He never really gets. He's not our first down guy.
No.
He might be over the first line, catching the ball, but he's not the guy. Like, he almost messed that up for us this last game.
Yeah, he
was that close. And if that would have happened, you would be on court as my co-judge, hammering your little thingy.
Yeah, the gavel.
Gavel, not your thing.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. But no, I agree with you. I also don't hate him as much as you do too. Because
listen, when I say hate, I like him for our team. Like, I don't mean that.
Because he's a number one receiver.
He makes me feel anxious. Like, he makes me antsy.
Yeah.
Watching him catch, and he fumbled
in big moments. He's done that in the playoffs.
Right. Can he just catch the ball, turn, and then run forward?
Yeah,
maybe try it.
I love the moves when
it works.
If you sneak it up every now and then, that would be good, right? Like, get the first down, be that guy, be like your down and distance guy, get that, and then really shock them.
Right, because every team that's gonna prepare for us is gonna be like, oh, this guy, he's gonna catch the ball and wig out for 5 seconds, let him do that, and then tackle him right away.
You could be like, okay, well, I know if he catches it at the down marker, he's gonna take a step backwards. So I'll just wait to tackle him, wait a step. So like, you could do that. You could do.
These are things that maybe should be pointed out, and I would like the credit.
You should.
Next on my list, Lamar Jackson, innocent. He was the one that took away all the toys from the locker room. Yeah. Round of applause. I want it written in the court audit.
Are you saying he's the one that did it?
That he said. That's a clip of him saying that. I don't know if he was the only one, but he said he was interviewed.
Oh, really? Okay. So I had heard that
he said that he asked them to. He said he literally said if they could have removed the TVs, he would have had them do that too.
Wow. Okay. I hadn't read that. That's really awesome. I had heard that.
Court applause.
I had heard that it was just the veteran players that did it. I didn't realize that.
Well, right. It reported
I didn't realize
that way.
For some reason in my head, I was like, oh, that means like Van Noy and Roquan were doing it. And I'm like, okay, but that makes me feel better. Lamar did it. Okay.
We're back, baby. You know what we get to watch tomorrow? Wired for the first time this season.
I know.
Which is kind of exciting because we love watching Wired, and normally it's a great thing. But when we lose, if we lose a game, we'd still watch The Wired. Well, we've lost this many games. I ain't watching that.
No,
What's the content?
well, it's rough when they do the losses because they can't really talk about too much. It's always like a focus on the guy who like flips burgers for the team in the cafeteria. Well, the one time, what was it? It was a guy. It was a guy who had a nice car.
We fast forwarded through that.
That was insane. It was not even a nice car. It was an old car.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Court is adjourned.
I liked it. That would be your thing as a judge. You get a high five at the end by the bailiff,
and we smile, and the bailiff takes the court jester or the note person,
the stenographer.
comes and takes a picture of me and the bailiff.
Yes. Like that was a death penalty case.
All right, guys, you know what time it is? It is time for Gardner's smooch of approval. All right, who's going to get it this week?
It's going to be Saquon. I know I haven't talked about him yet, but Saquon gets it because I think he had like 12 carries and 130-something yards. He had 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown.
Okay.
I think he did hurt his groin. Probably from scoring all those touchdowns, but I think that he deserves it. He's my first non-quarterback.
That's true.
So that's exciting. So I think that he deserves that. He did really good.
Poor Joe.
He's jealous.
Mm-hmm. He did all those points for you.
He did. I give him smooches for losing.
Yeah. All right, our fantasy teams. I had a split week. I beat my sister and lost to John.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is fine. That second league is stupid.
It's not stupid.
It's stupid.
No, you have to really lock it in.
I can't. How'd you do?
I destroyed your mother yet again.
Yeah.
Just beat her.
Think she'll play another fantasy football season with us?
If she would be fine if she didn't just draft
Ravens players
who all got injured. But and then I beat Brent, who this costume is inspired by.
Yep.
Yep, that's actually how he looks all the time. So I destroyed that nerd.
Okay, matchups for next week. I will list out the games. You will let me know who you think is going to win. Let's aim for 100% this time.
I know, I'm 1 away.
You're so close. Don't mess it up.
I won't.
Ravens, Dolphins.
Easy, and I finally get to say it with some confidence.
Right.
Baltimore Ravens.
Mm-hmm. Chargers, Titans.
Chargers.
Wow, okay. Falcons, Patriots.
Patriots, because the Falcons might start Kirk Cousins, and he can't play anymore.
That's rude.
Did you see him? That's why they lost so bad.
No, that's not.
He did horrible.
It's because his ego's bruised.
Yeah, he can't play.
Broncos, Texans.
Broncos, Texans.
Okay.
That's going to be my upset there.
Panthers, Packers.
Packers.
Jaguars, Raiders.
Why would anyone watch it?
True.
Jaguars.
Seahawks, Commanders.
I'm going to say Seahawks.
49ers, Giants.
This is tough because 49ers are kind of bad and Giants are also kind of bad. I'm going to say 49ers. I don't know if they come back from like an injury like that.
Vikings, Lions.
Lions.
Colts, Steelers.
Colts.
Really?
Yes.
Bears, Bengals.
Bengals.
Saints, Rams.
Actually, I might change that to Bears.
Oh, poor Joe.
Yeah.
Saints, Rams.
Saints, Rams. That is the Rams.
Chiefs, Bills.
Oh, I didn't realize they were playing each other. Chiefs.
Cardinals, Cowboys.
I'm going to say Cowboys.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm thinking about that Bears-Bengals game, though.
All right, guys, we are out of timeout. Thank you for listening and for all your support. Please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at the Family Timeout Podcast. We'll be back next week with more hot takes, hot goss, and parenting updates. Am I right? Radical. High five.